provide the water for everyone. But
So how does that give you the right to walk on my property whenever you want?
I don't walk on your property whenever I want.
Why were you up here the other day?
I was doing my weed clearance.
And you drove up my driveway.
Yeah, I needed to, and I would have, ordinarily, of course, I would ask permission and say, is this convenient or whatever. But since there's been no communication, you refuse to give me your phone number.
I'm not giving you my phone number.
And then now, so I'm supposed to put a note in your mailbox.
I don't want you on my property.
You have a locked mailbox. How can I? And then how? I don't know if.
I don't understand why you need to get up here. You have a driveway. You can get your things to your property on your own. What are you going to do when I fence it in?
See, if you look at those, if you look at the deeds to the easements, it's for the people of the tract. You read it.
I did.
I'll show it. I have the original.
Jan, you're misinformed.
What?
You're misinformed.
No, I'm not.
Oh, yes, you are.
You are. If you look at I have the original subdivision.
Which gives you the right to do what? Drive up my driveway?
Well, it just, no, because the driveway, except this part is on the easement, the rest is on your property.
Right. But the easement is in my name.
I don't have access through where the easement is.
You don't have access to the easement.
And it was just like but I've never had it. I'm just doing my brush. I'm trying to do my brush clearance.
Right. And what are you going to do when I fence it?
Time to unload.
What are you going to do when I fence it?
What?
What are you going to do when I put the fence up?
Well, I'd ask for permission. I'd say I need to go up there.
So how do I trust that you're not coming and walking all over my property when I'm not home, since you seem to know my schedule?
Is someone breaking into your house or someone messing stuff?
Not that I know of.
No, I don't. I try to respect people's, I don't want you to go around my house either. I don't want, but if I just need access for a short time, I mean, you saw how fast I unloaded the load.
Yeah, because you were scared to death.
Yeah, that's all it's going to take. It's not like, but like I said, if you look at the original, these easements, they're bogus. But that's the way this was set up.
But that gives you no right because I own that property. This is my property, and where you were is my property.
If you look at it,
I
it's
did
for
look
the
at it.
people of the tract. And I'm a person of the tract.
It's
so
not.
I have rights unless I sign it off.
No, you're misinformed.
Unless I sign my rights off to you, I still have rights.
You're misinformed.
Wait,
You're misinformed.
well, you have a lawyer. I mean, have him look at these the
I did.
original title reports.
I did. I have a lawyer and a surveyor, and you're misinformed. And you're trespassing. And you're trespassing.
Well,
When you-
well, let's go over here and talk.
No, when you
I'm just
when
trying
you
to-
were parked up the street, when you were parked on my driveway, you were trespassing. When you completed your journey down my driveway,
Because I
you
was
were
in the easement
trespassing.
where my car was. That's, but I didn't.
No, you were not on the easement where your car was, because there is no easement, and your car was parked where mine is now. Jen, I have pictures of the whole thing. You were wrong. You were trespassing, and you're taking advantage of me. You're taking advantage of your thought that you have a right to my property, and you don't.
Well, I'll show you what this title report.
So you believe you have a right to get on my property when you want to?
No, I don't. But I say because my regular access is denied, then just as a neighbor, I should have, and I've never had any trouble.
Because
All the
maybe you
years
could
I've
bully
lived
other
here for
people,
like,
but
44 years. I've I've never had any trouble.
Well, I'll have to consult
So
with the.
what does that mean? All of a sudden now you deny access, but I'll bring that title report.
No, I have it. I'm fine. It's.
Well, if you had it, then
You're
you know,
misinformed.
You're saying
You're misinformed.
I'll bring it.
When the
Because you're
surveyor comes around, that's when I'll talk to you. When my attorney's here, that's when I'll talk to you. But you're misinformed, and you need to stay off my property.
You're denying me to come up here. Is
Lem-
what you're saying.
yeah.
And you're gonna get a restraining order.
Because you just don't have any boundaries.
What?
You don't have any boundaries. You just wander around when you want to.
I don't wander around. I don't go on your property without your permission. I don't, you know.
You were the other day.
But, well, I'm trying to do my brush clearance.
Yeah. Let me call the sheriff and see what he thinks.
Don't call the, why?
No, because they're the ones that tell me you have no boundaries and I need to get a restraining order. I've had several people recommend that I get a restraining order. They don't think I'm safe here with you.
Well, have I done anything to harm you, or
You badger me quite a bit.
what?
You badger me.
I badger you. When did I?
How about the times where I have parties and you're standing right there asking my guests why they're here? Have you ever done that?
No, I don't.
Do you know my schedule?
What?
Do you know my schedule? That's why you were surprised I was home early the other day?
Yeah.
Right.
No, and like I said, I would have, if we communicated, I would have asked permission to come up here. I don't want to, you surprise me, I surprise you.
I was coming home to my home.
Yeah, but it surprised you that I was up here,
Right.
and you surprised me. I mean, I didn't intend to have some confrontation, and it shouldn't have gone that way. It should have been, should have been all cordial. There was no.
It's never
harm.
been cordial because you keep bringing up the easement. And you keep bringing up the first day that you wanted to buy the house, but you never made an offer.
Yes, I did.
Not enough. You didn't buy
Yes,
it.
I did. I offered the same thing you offered. Yeah, I did. I offered it. I still want it.
You're not going to get it.
Okay. Well, but I was just I was just dumbfounded when you bought it. I was trying to warn you that there's some serious legal problems with the house. I was kind of dumbfounded that you bought it. I mean, there's no permits. It's on easement. So even you can't correct the building permits because the county won't give you building rights because it's on easement. So it's like a total catch. And I was, was dumbfounded why you would buy it, a house with such legal problems. But and that's what I was trying to say when that first day when you called the sheriff and said I was threatening you. I wasn't trying to threaten you. I'm just.
So it's not a threat to say you're going to walk through my living room every night at dinner time? That's what you said.
That's what I said.
Yes.
Well, if I said it, I don't remember saying that. But if it was just a joke or it wasn't, it was just.
Was not funny.
What did you say to me that I would say something like that?
Not much.
But anyway, that's what the gist of what I was trying to say. I was just dumbfounded why you would buy a house with the legal problems that it has. And but okay, well, whatever you want to do. Okay, so no access and a restraining order.
I'm going to pursue this restraining order.
What?
I'm going to pursue the restraining order,
Okay.
mostly because of your history.
Well, you just have to do whatever you want to do, but that just makes everything more and more difficult. And that's, for me. Now that's fine if you want to do that. But you don't need to. But go ahead and spend your money and do that. And, but there's something very wrong here. I don't know. But I could say if I've been threatening you but I've done nothing to you. I mean, I'm in my yard over there, and you're saying that I'm peeping on you, and then your dogs, you sick your dogs on me 3 times.
My dogs, I don't sick them on you. My dogs are protecting me. They don't even know that.
There. And
So
when
a
they
fence
charge
is a
me,
good thing. A fence is a good
all I can
thing.
say is, okay, they're not charging me now.
Right.
Why would they charge me when I'm way over in my yard?
Because you're in the dark with no light and no warning.
Well, it's my yard. I can be there anytime I want.
So most people would
So
say,
why did this thing now, so I'm peeping on you.
have you ever done that before? Do you have a history of that? Tell the truth, because I've had a lot of people come and talk to me about that.
No, of course not. I don't peep on people. Why, what, if someone says this, well, that's not true. Have you caught me? Have you seen me peeping on you? But like I said, like the sheriff, when he came that time, when I called him, because at that time, he's peeping on me and I'm going to get a restraining order. So I called the sheriff. So he came over and he looks and he says, yeah, my property looks right down on your property up there. My property over there where you walk all the time looks right down on your property.
Mm-hmm.
My property where you walk up there looks right down here.
Mm-hmm. So
And,
what would make me think that you're not a threat to me and my family? So what would you say that would encourage me not to follow through on the restraining order and let you drive on my driveway?
If you want a restraining order, I don't care. But it's just like I said, if you just pursue it, it's going to cost you money and time, and it's frivolous. Whether it's needed or not, I've never been a threat. Never. All I'm going to do is what I do. But if you start the first day she moved in, she calls the cops and says that I'm threatening her. Now I just, like I said, came up here and I was dumbfounded. I don't understand, why you would buy the house. And then that's a threat to you. So then the cops come. And then the next thing, now you're saying I'm peeping and your dogs charge me. The dogs keep charging me for some reason,
It's because you don't call them off. You when they catch somebody that's in the
I
dark,
was in my yard down there, they charge me. I'm over here, they charge me.
that's why we need a fence.
Well, I guess, whatever. You want a fence? I don't, you could put a pin here.
No. When the survey's done, it takes a long time to do a survey up here, but when the survey's done, I'll put up a fence and then we won't have any problems.
Well, I don't care about the dogs, but like if they bite me, like I said, you'll have a nice lawsuit. But I've never been a threat to you. And it's not, when the first day you move in and you call the sheriff on me and say that I'm threatening you.
You were.
And then, no, I wasn't. I was trying to talk, just like now. That's all I was trying to do is talk. And then the next thing you say.